Hola controles, bienvenidos a su podcast El After. El día de hoy tenemos dos invitados muy especiales. Melicia, how are you?
We're all good.
Perfect.
After the kilo party.
Yeah.
Your set was so killer, so killer. I really enjoyed it.
So happy to hear.
And people were very good to you, to the bailando, and surprise.
Wow.
And I heard your music before, and I have seen you before, but when I saw yesterday like singing and performing, it was like wow. That's so amazing, so amazing. But yeah, so basically here, as I told you a few days ago, here's people know you, know your story, like where you from, how you started into music, what was the first approach. So let's see how we can do that dynamics, because you have a different approach to music.
Yeah.
So
Totally.
let's start with you, like what was your first approach to electronic music?
Wow. Ever since I was a little girl, I was singing since I was 7, and like all the way up till I was 20. And he's my brother, like 2 years younger than me. That's a surprise, yeah. 2 years and 2 days. We're celebrating always at the same time. And he started listening to music. He will tell his story, but he started to listen to electronic music. And I was taking care of him. And it was going to trance parties. And I said, he's not going to go alone. I have to go with him. So I went with
It was
him.
very secret party, you know.
Yes, in Israel, like underground parties. I remember we were going like to some crazy parties. And I sat there and oh man, what am I doing here? But then I just fell in love with the music because it was right on my hard BPM. And we started dancing and enjoying the parties together. And one time, after he started working on his first solo album, Running Out of Time, then he came back home with his studio. And he went in and then he said, listen, you got to come in my room and listen to the music and see if maybe the vocals are nice. And I went in and I said, what vocals? I'm a singer. Give me the mic. And then I took the mic and it was wireless. And then I started doing some gibberish. And I took the mic to my mom and my mom started doing some Indian gibberish. And we started singing together and he reported everything.
Yes. It was crazy.
Yeah. And then like a few months after, he said, listen what I made. And then he put the tracks on and I heard my voice and I said, that's killer. Wow, that's nice. And then we recorded another one and that's it. And it was out and he started performing. And one time he was invited to Japan for the first time.
We don't think to make performer, you know.
Yeah.
With the singer, but we go to Japan. I don't know,
2003.
Yeah, something like that.
And I was a student. I was studying sound engineering. And he said, listen, I have a tour in Japan for 1 month. You got to come. And I said, I'm a student. I'm a poor student. I can't come. And he said, no problem. Just take some like 100 CDs. Take 100 CDs of Melicia.
The new album.
The new album. And you can sign. I'll sign on the album. And you sell it and take the money. And we travel together. And I said, yeah, cool. Let's do that. And then he bought me a flight ticket and we went to Japan together. It was like 3 weeks tour. And
with Miko.
With Miko.
California Sunshine.
Yeah, and some more DJs, like a lot of DJs. And at the first party, I remember I sat on the party before he started playing. And like half an hour, I sold all the CDs. Yeah. And that was weird. I said, okay, I sold all the CDs. I can drink some beer now and have fun.
I can afford some sake now.
Yeah, now this is the time to party. And then it was his time to go on stage.
So Miko came to me 5 minutes before
the show.
He told me, let's bring microphone and bring Odelia to the stage.
Yeah, let her do some vocals so...
What?
You'll have like
You're
a nice
serious?
entrance. They will invite you more to Japan. And I was like already drunk. And he said, do you want to do it? I said, yeah, hell yeah. I love stage. I know stage. Let's do it. And he played and I went up and I stayed there for 2 hours.
People is crazy. Don't believe what you...
Like the entire show was like this. Like people dancing and like hypnotized. And when we came down from the stage, then the promoter said,
Wow, he give us like $1,000 extra. They tell me for now,
You're
if you
exclusive.
come only with Odell.
Wow.
It's like, yeah, it's, you know, it's start like this.
and then the label in Israel said, why did you say that you're performing together? Now I'm booking only live acts with you two. And then it was crazy.
It was crazy. Yes.
Wow.
So Miko do all this.
Yeah,
now.
Miko starred
Think
in
about
California
it.
Sunshine. He thought about it. He said, you should go on stage. He was the one.
Yeah, he had a lot of he has a lot of experience
Yeah,
here.
In Japan, it was very big.
He already knew.
So
Totally. Yeah.
good, my friend. Miko, I love this guy.
I would love to have a podcast with him. Everybody.
You make me?
When you come to Israel.
Oh,
No, I haven't. But every project that I interview from Israel is always
You heard the name.
Astro Projection, California Sunshine, Hallucinogen.
Yeah.
Everybody's states, depending on the after lyrics instructed much on asterisks and space cats, but before all of them stayed Astral Projection and California Sunset. Yeah, for me it would be an honor like to meet you. It's not I cannot admit it's not my time because I started a little bit later, but it will be an honor like to imagine all the stories.
Come, we'll arrange.
I will go. I told you you're my travel agent,
me.
and I will go. I will go for sure.
I think this is the first time the people hear singer, you know, in the trance music,
Live, like on
live
stage.
stage, you know. After that, you know, today everyone make song with the vocal,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, that was
So
good.
it was, you know, that we do this in the first time.
You know, I can imagine in Japan was a killer scenario. And what about you? How do you start into
What?
music? So you told me about the first approach.
Yes.
It's a little bit different.
Yes, it was long time ago. I was 15 years old.
15 years old.
Yeah, something like that. Yes, my cousin come from Thailand, and he bring to my father a tape, you know, cassette.
Cassette.
Yes, and it was acid music. It's not was trance, you know. And my father all the time
Listen to it.
listen to it, you know. When I was very young, you know, I say, "Fuck, what is this music? I love this, you know. I love this."
That's insane because our dad, like, we grew up on funk music, the Jackson's 5 and Whitney, and all of a sudden he started listening to this music and he was like hypnotized. What are those sounds?
Yes, it was amazing, you know, amazing. And after that, the trance music in Israel it start, you know, and this is the first time I hear this music. I love this.
And he said, that's what I want to
This
do.
is what I want to do. Yes,
He bought
I
like
buy a Nordlicht.
computer.
Yes, before I make music with the impulse tracker, if you know.
Yeah. I met that program because of the interviews. They put
That's the beginning.
that you make music with Sirius and one. It was like a MS-DOS.
Yes.
And when you start making music, you start like acid because at that moment was not even Goa, right? It's like
No, it's before Goa, yes. After that,
Goa.
yes, it's come the Goa trance, you know. But this is the trance. It's a start, you know, with the acid. I don't know if you know this music. It's a bit different, you know,
Yeah.
from to Goa trance or something like that.
yeah. One time I saw a documentary about India and how like psytrance music started, and yeah, they just mentioned like the acid music was just like I don't know, maybe today will be SAMR or something like that. And then it started like the Goa trance, and then it started like all the like the psytrance and forest and whatever. Yeah, because I was very interested like how this started, and now I'm trying to make this all the history with all the interviews that I had, like to have like
Some people will say it started in Germany, like all the electronic sounds. Definitely.
yeah, but you know, yeah, but
But a trance.
Yeah, well, I would need to like to interview maybe somebody from Tip Records, like
Yeah.
maybe they can give another perspective of the story, right? But as it from Israel, well, I don't know who is like the one with the longest career, but at least Alien Project and Huja Boy, they are like from the old days.
Yeah.
And they all started like well, I will need to ask Astro Projection and maybe in California Sunshine, maybe they have a different
Yes.
a different version, right?
Exactly. There.
I think so. It's the same
yes.
because everyone start with the acid, the acid music. You know, I don't know even I don't remember the name of the artist. I don't remember this, but I think so. All the trance music start from there. You know.
Yeah, for sure. And when you start making music at the Impulse Tracker, how long does it take you to make like a track and launch and release it?
It was very fast to do it, you know, with the input tracker because I don't know if you know how it's work.
Yeah.
But you get all the sample inside. You don't, you cannot change, you know, all the sound. You know, if you have kick, so this is the kick. If you have bass line, you know, so this is the bass line. It's not like today, you know. It was very easy, but it sound like this, you know. It sound like not very big sound.
The first album you made with the Cubase 5, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And you have a name before having Melicia?
No, no, only Melicia.
And why Melicia? What is the origin of the name?
The original, it's island in India.
It's an underground island.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah,
Like a secret island.
yes, yes, yes.
And how do you get into that name? Like you were like reading some.
I used to be. I used to have like books arriving every month to my house about the world, like traveling the world, and every time it was in a different country, and one time it was in India, and that was the only one that he wanted to read. Everything else was not interesting. And then I remember him like doing like this, like,
This is sound good, you know, Melicia. All the people in the start when I released my first single, all the people think I'm come from France. I don't know why.
yeah,
I don't know what.
the female name Melicia. I heard some guy at the audience today at the party. I was singing, and then he told me, "I named my baby girl Melicia."
Wow.
Yeah, baby.
I see people make a tattoo of Melicia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah, it's a nice name, and it has like it has a meaning. It's not just
Yeah.
like yeah. So if they ask, yeah, it's an underground Iceland, and it looks good for a girl, Melicia.
Yes.
Yeah, like yes, they can call her Meli.
Exactly.
No, but still Melissa, Melicia. It was great.
Melicia.
Keep it name.
In Japan, they call us Melicia.
Melicia.
Huh?
Melicia son.
Yeah, Melicia.
You was in Japan?
No, never. It's my dream to go to Japan.
You have a place.
Yes, I really want to. Back in the old days when Sigue was there making parties, I always wanted to go, but then he left there, so what that possible again? And I really don't know any other promoter from like making psytrance party in Japan. But personally, it's one of my go-to places that I need to go. And
After Israel.
yeah, no, Israel for sure. I'm going this year. I told you guys, I love Israel. And actually, yesterday I was talking with Kobe about which one was the best shawarma. And he's the
What is it?
A lot of good.
where he lives. He lives in Haifa.
Not.
Oh, I know this kid name.
Yes.
No, that's the falafel. Oh, it's a skinning.
He told me like the best shawarma is here and the best falafel is here. I'm going to ask again to Kobe, but he told me, well, my city is like the best shawarma.
Yeah, I guess every city has its best flavor.
Yeah, it's like you go for tacos. There are some tacos here in Mexico City. There are some tacos in Monterrey. There are some.
We can tell you the best falafel in Israel is in Dimona, the
Yes.
town where we were born, in the south.
We talk about it
Yeah.
for
Loud.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the volcano.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's like for it's like thank you for tacos. So everybody has their different opinions, but yeah, he dated it. But yeah, I'm telling you, I'm going this year. I need to go to Israel. Yeah, Fabio Fusco told me to go to the Indian Spirit. That he will help me to get some artists for the party, and then I need to go to. Maybe I will go first to Israel because in Indian Spirit I still like 160 days long from now.
Oh, right.
So I think I will go to Israel first, and then I will go to Germany.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I need to have. I don't know, imagine.
The podcast on beach or like
It will be the best.
place.
And then next year I need to go to India. Yeah, I interviewed Starla. He told me you're welcome to come to my place, and he lives like in Goa, so I need to go over there.
Yeah, well, it was a nice home parties.
Yeah, I really want to know that. But yeah, but first we'll eat our shawarma, and then I will go to Germany.
First I'll eat shawarma, and then we'll talk.
And then Frost, my beer in Germany, and then we'll finish Namaste.
Namaste.
Okay, so then you launched your first, you told me it was very fast, the process to make a track, but how long it take you to make like your first album or sign for a label?
Oh,
2 years.
no more.
More?
Yes. When I think so, something like 5 years, something like that.
Really?
Yes.
I did not know.
It's, you know,
For me, it
in the
looked like
beginning,
it was like
very-
doing magic.
very hard, you know, in the beginning. After you make the first song, and it's good, the sound is good, you know. So after that, it's very easy, you know. But it's take a long time. You know, it not was, you know, all the instrument that we have today, you know. A sampler, we with sampler, you know.
External, חיצוני, you
Yeah.
know, everything was external, not inside.
Yes, it was very difficult, but after you learned how to do it, so it was easy after that.
But he was like an addict. Like he was all day in the studio,
All the day.
all day.
Yes.
No, yeah, I fully understand. I understand. But you are a musician or a producer, you always try. It's like playing a video game. You're
Yeah.
always getting better, and the thing is, you translate that new knowledge into music, and you hear it, and you're like, oh, it sounds very good. And
Yes.
yeah, I completely feel you. And who was what was the label, the first label that you?
Phonocall.
Phonocall.
Yes. Also Miko Tech. Miko hear my music, you know, and he called me. He tell me, listen, your music, it's beautiful. You don't believe I play it.
We do.
All the people scream, you must release. And release the album. And he was in Phonocall, Miko. So this is the guy. He take me to the label, and he make everything in the start for me to sign in the label and all that.
That's very
yes,
nice.
yes.
And this was after, well, you signed it and then you go to Japan to have the party.
No, the first time was Germany,
No, the first
Mexico.
time, no. First time I go to Boom Festival
All right.
Wow.
with Miko.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And
Yes,
then Mexico without me,
Yes.
and then Japan.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After Japan, so
You went to Acapulco, right? You played in Acapulco for the first time?
no.
With Omi?
City.
In the city?
City. Not with Omi. No.
Not Omix.
No. It's
Me.
the first time was long time ago, you know.
Yeah, but we understand. And then you went to Japan and then you started.
And then
And after that, I think so all the scene, the trance music, you know, talk about Melicia, go with the stage with singer, and
Yeah, back in the old days.
it was new, you know. No people know this to put vocal in trance music, you know.
Yeah, no.
No,
For me, back in the old days, I recall Melicia and Dali as the only ones that made like live performance.
Ali?
Dali.
Oh, that
Dali. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Dali. That for me was the only ones that made like a live performance.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to Dali, but it was like a.
Oh, she's a DJ in Israel now. She's religious
yes,
and she plays only for women.
yes,
Wow.
Yeah.
Big change.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, like playing here in Mexico, like be raised performing live. And then, yeah, I love track. I really love some tracks from her a long time ago. And then I get lost into, well, I don't know, I didn't know what happened, but yeah, if I see her movie, like I was such a big fan.
Wow. Maybe we should arrange it. Just come.
I will. Yeah, I think I need to go like 2 weeks to Israel because it's I
2 weeks is enough? No. 2 weeks?
yes, I think so.
Nice.
Come on. 3 weeks. 1 month.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't want to bother too much because whenever I go, people is so nice. Like, hey, you can come and we
Yes,
come.
yes.
But I know you have life, and it's like very difficult. Like, but yeah, all of them are very supportive. They eat with me and go and
You already have a lot of friends, I think. So
Yes.
yeah, but for sure I will go. I love Israel. I love the people from Israel. I always tell all the people from Israel has very supportive with me with my project since the beginning. And now with the podcast, I received the same love from all the Israel people. You see all the catalog is a lot of Israel DJs, and it's so amazing to share the story. And I really want to go over there and have more story about the psytrance because there's a debate if it started in Goa or in Germany or in Israel. I don't know, but the thing Israel has formed a very important part into this music and this genre that now millions of people love, right?
I think Israel was like a really big nation of trance. Like you could hear it on the streets, you can hear it in nightclubs, you can hear it on the gym, you can hear it everywhere. Like there was a huge in schools, kids.
Yes.
It's like it became like a really national music.
Yes.
That's insane. I think this is why a lot of Israeli DJs are traveling around the world.
Yeah.
And for me, it blew my mind when I saw like Independence Day in Tel Aviv, and they close the street. They make a rave. It was like, wow. Yeah, for us,
Give
like,
trance a chance. That's how they call it.
No, it was amazing party.
yes, and
Chance le trance.
yeah, I saw like pictures, and then there are a lot of things happening in Israel. But when I saw that, for me, it was like wow. And I went to the first club, like hearing trance, like I was like, man, this is my dream.
It's cool.
So then you launched you started international parties, and you go to Japan, and then this happened. And what was for you like that changed because you were as a student, and
It was weird because I started dating my husband, which is also a DJ, and he loved music, like trance music.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, like I'm living his dream, and I'm traveling. And when we started playing, then I told him like, I don't care, just I want to be on stage. I don't care about anything. Just buy me the ticket and let me be on stage, and I'm good. Like seeing all these countries and traveling a lot around the world and performing, it was like it was a blessing, totally. And I was barely on my second year of school because we were traveling like all the time.
yeah, how do you manage to school with music? Because
I didn't actually, but I just completed all the material just to finish the year. But it was funny because that's what I was studying. So even before I graduated, I was working on what I learned. So it was fun.
yeah, you were like a very very good intern.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, because it's very complex, like to manage it, because touring is very tired. Like you need to travel a lot, and you stay a lot of time out of the country.
And Israel is far. It's not like living in Europe where you can just go everywhere. It's like, it's far. Coming to Mexico at the beginning took us like 16, 17 hours of flight. It was crazy. And also like every other part, like Japan, also 16, Brazil, 16, 17. So it's like days of journeys.
Yeah, it's too far. Yeah, it's also from Mexico. We're in the middle, but not in the good middle. Like Europe is too far.
No, but the USA, it's very close.
Yeah, just the US, but not
But there's not too much scene. If you see the scene in, you saw there are a lot of people from the United States coming to Mexico to see Psytrance. Yeah, you have Dream State and you have some different festivals, but the real like psytrance is in Brazil and in Europe.
In Europe, in Europe.
Europe. Everybody tell me you want to be big in psytrance, you need to be in Europe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then you can go to Brazil. They have like amazing parties, but Mexico has any scene, is good, very supportive. But the United States and Canada, they don't have any scene.
Yeah.
So for me as a producer, I can only go to Brazil. It's not that far from here. It's like 7 hours, more or less, a little bit less, to Sao Paulo from Mexico City.
Yeah.
But besides that, I need to fly to France. It's 12 hours from here. Yeah, Australia is too far. And Japan is too far.
Too far.
Yeah, but then you can go to Portugal, you can go to Greece, you can go,
Yeah.
Yes. Greece is very close, yes.
It's closer.
and a lot of scene over there. So
Yeah.
it's nice. So then, okay, you start like working together, and how was now that creative process to merge, like working with your sister, because you were like always working yourself, and now like, how was that?
What, to work with Adelia? Oh, I see him all day, you know. We live in my mom, you know, in the beginning. So, and she work in this, in story to where sell a disc, you know,
Tower Records.
Tower Records, you
I
know.
was the manager of Tower Records store.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I see him all day. I used to know him, you know, like she also make perform, but no trance music, you know.
Yeah. I have a band in Israel. We're doing covers and that's nice.
Yeah, you're a performer, but how do you learn how to sing that like that well in the performance and everything?
Wow. I think that I don't know, ever since I was little, I was really shy all the time. But when I got on stage, like, it was gone. I could like feel butterflies and excitement and like, oh my God, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And then I came on stage and held the mic and boom, everything's gone. I'm on it.
I think you need to hear his daughter, and after that you understand.
My daughter.
Yes,
Yeah. I have a singer at home.
2 singles.
Wow.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, because I was impressed with your performance. Like you are like a big rock star, like performer, and you're singing, your voice, your color, everything. Like it's like so good.
For a lot of practice, breathing, working together.
Yeah, and I have a question because working with somebody is difficult because you already have your own process, and also in the music production and the music, like you have your techniques, you have and everything. And working with someone is difficult. Like,
Oh, we fight all the time. Like brother and sister, you know? Pissing off each other all the time. Like, what? No, what are you talking about? All the time. It's crazy. It's easy because we fight and we can't like say, okay, let's break up. No, we can't. It's like a blood relation.
But it's happened also when you know, when I work with another DJ, you know, all the time I think you need to put the sound, this sound. He tell me no, I want this sound, you know. So it's happened all the when you make with somebody else, you know.
yeah, but it's different with like a sister or with family.
And we
She
get
make
like
me problems, so I call to my mom. I tell her,
Hey, there, yeah, you tell me that my kick sucks. It sounds like shit. Yeah. I asked this question because I it's not very like common, like brothers working.
Yeah. In the beginning, they thought like there were like rumors that we are a couple, and with that we're not a brother and sister. Like nobody knew the history until we talked about it. I don't remember when, and then we said, yeah, we're brother and sister. We're almost like twins. Like we have birthday together. We are 2 years from each other. We
and
grew
with
up
this
as
song, you know,
twins.
the famous, the first one, it's brothers and sisters.
Brother
Running
and
at the
sister.
time.
Yeah, but
Do you remember this sample?
yes. But people don't read it. They don't understand. It's like
Yeah.
it's a name.
Yes.
And and under your Melicia career, what track was the one that changed like your life and your perspective of music?
Running out of time. This is the first one.
The first one was
Yes, running out of time.
I remember that after he made that track, and he called me to listen, and he said, I don't know how it came out. I don't know how I did it. And we like, he fell in love with the track, and the minute I heard it, I said,
I don't,
wow.
in the same
It was like
time,
magic.
I don't think it will be like this famous, you know. I think it's usual track, you know. But after a lot of people call me, you know, in this time. Listen, this is amazing. I play this there, I play this there. All the DJ like Spesket, Xerox, and you know, tell me, listen, it's killer.
And what let me ask him, and what do you think a track with the vocals that made the change?
And I don't
I
don't
think it
know
was,
what is track, you know, that I can tell you this track. You know, I think it's only the performance, you know. I don't know. Yes, in this time in 2002, I don't know. Remember one track with vocal that people love, you know.
of us.
Yes.
I think that the first gathering in Japan we made, I think that it was very exciting. Also, Play With My
Yeah,
Flame
but
made a difference.
It's 2006.
Yeah.
This is what I say. In the beginning, it was only the performance was
Because it was a lot of gibberish.
yes.
A lot of Indian vocals.
I think so. Illusion Quest, you know.
Yeah, I think
This-
Illusion Quest was.
Yes, this track in the first album.
Oh, I love this one.
It was with his vocal.
Wow, we should play like a whole set of like retro.
Yeah, you have like a lot of famous tracks that people recall. You saw it yesterday. Well, today. You saw it today. Like everybody was like very
It was killer party. I must tell you,
We love the Mexican
it's
audience.
the best party of Omix. I think so.
yeah.
Yes, the stage, everything was a killer.
Yeah. All the people was very supportive and singing.
Yeah.
A lot of good energy.
Yes.
And you saw it was crazy when you went on to the stage because I wanted to say hi to you because you were playing and I went into the stage and I say hello to Adelia, like, hey, hello, I like big fan, and I say hello, and then I wanted to say hello to you because maybe you will think that I didn't see the set and was not there. And then I was down, like waiting for you to say hi, and then like all the people start. Yeah, you were like this.
We love Mexico. We love the people, you know,
Warm people.
the vibe of the people.
They love to love.
Yes, I like very much the Mexican people. Real.
Yeah, we are hot-blooded and we're Latin. We are
Yeah.
really.
We are Moroccan. It's almost the same.
No, but I think that it's I see a relationship between the Israeli people and the Mexican people. It's always about family, about support, about
Yes, exactly.
good friendship. My best friends are from Israel. Like I have a very good relationship with Interseas, with Underbeat, and they're from Israel. Like. Yeah, and it's magical that, for example, Underbeat, when I got my engineering degree, he flew to Japan, to my city, to my graduation. And and I always try to be in touch because Huja boy told me like it's always good to have good relationship. So I always try like at least to send a message like, and maybe to Avi on the prayer, hey, my friend, how are you? How have you been? And then to Huja boy, to Libra. To interview to Matan, like I always try like to, hey, how have you been? Because maybe on the social media is like only the good stuff, but maybe like, hey, how are you? How have you been? I always try that, and that's something that I found from Israel. Like here in Mexico is very like in family gathering and everything. And when I went to Israel the first time, they make like a special food for me, like all the family.
Shabbat dinner.
It was not a Shabbat, but Omer lives in a small like community near Beersheba,
Yeah.
and they Omer, yes, and all the family and friends make like a food. It was like a killer.
Oh yes, yes.
It's very Mexican that like
Yeah.
on Sundays, like in my city we make a barbecue and everything, like have a good time, And in the United States, it's not that
No, it's not.
tradition. They eat at 6 and they go to sleep, and yeah. So I was impressed over in Europe because I have a lot of friends in Germany and Spain, and for me, Israel was like, wow, it's so similar to Mexico, like
Yes.
even though it's like very very far.
Yeah.
And different. Yeah.
So yeah, and I asked a question one because to send the people to over that tracks to listen to them because maybe I don't want to ensure that everybody knows your project. So this is like to know your history and also to know your tracks so they can go and visit them. And also it's always good to have like a recommendation because you see Melicia, okay, what track I'm going to listen. So okay, what track for you is like very important, has a different or has a message. So all people go over there. So that's the main reason of that question.
So, what, I miss you
Bye,
in the mid.
When I asked us the track that changed your career or your life or
Yes, that's what we say. It's the run out of time. Yes, okay.
and then Ozelias and
Illusion Crest.
Ah, it was because this was the track with the vocal, the first donuts in
One with like really.
Yes.
yeah, and this to people go and listen to your music.
Yeah, listen to our music. It's killer.
Yeah.
We have a lot of new stuff now.
Yeah, it's coming out. It'll come out soon.
Yeah, and talking about history with Melicia, there's a time that you stopped. What had happened, or that?
It was the usually
No, in the beginning it
the
was
true is because the COVID, I think so.
no. Even before the COVID, I think I gave birth for the first time.
Oh.
And when I was 5 months pregnant, we went to Korea.
Yes.
And after Korea, I said, okay, we're gonna take a break because I'm gonna have a baby. And then Zoe was born. And after she was 9 months old, they asked us to come back to Japan.
Brazil, it was.
And I said,
after that.
Japan, I'm coming. I don't care. She's gonna be okay with daddy. I'm going. And then on the day of the flight, I looked at her and I said, what am I doing? I can't leave her. And then we called our mom and we said, Mom, you're coming to Japan.
Yes.
So our mom
Yes,
came to Japan and we took the baby to Japan and she kept Zoe while we were performing. And then I had like, I realized that it's hard to leave her. So it went down a little bit and I came to Mexico one time with Zoe. She was 2 years old and we celebrated on stage.
Yes.
I think that was the
don't
first
make-
time
yes,
we
we don't
played the Adele cover.
Yes.
Yes.
Fire to the rain. Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And Zoe was on stage like this tiny girl with the headphones and it was her birthday. And then after that time, we took like maybe a year of a break. And then we came back and then I had my baby boy and then another like small break. And then the COVID happened.
COVID, yes. This is
And that was like the biggest break for us, like what, 5 years, I think? 5 years. So that was tough because like the world stopped and we felt like the world stopped. And then we needed to renovate ourselves. Because music was hard. People didn't want, like in Israel, no more performers, like nothing happened. All the artists were like starving to perform somewhere. And then the COVID
and after this all the situation in Israel.
situation in Israel, the war. But this year, we started working on some new stuff because we felt like we need it for our souls.
Yes. Yeah, because it was a long time ago that you didn't were here in Mexico and
Yeah.
people were asking like, where is Melicia? Where is it?
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, even for me, like, I follow these musics from many years ago. I didn't saw like nothing new. I said like, what happened with these?
No, but I don't know if it's true.
No,
Because
we still released some tracks, but we did not perform. But we
Yes,
released
yes,
tracks.
in when was the COVID.
Yeah.
So I have like three or five tracks.
Yeah.
In tip records, I make with Wajaram and Feathers, you know,
And Omiki also.
and with Omiki.
Yeah.
Yes, but
But we didn't perform. We didn't
yes.
travel.
Yes, yes, yes.
What we
Because you know, it's we release only one track here. After 5 months, another one. You know.
Yeah, but the new way of launching music, like
Yeah, has different than
very.
putting a record out. It's
Yeah, and you miss that, like the
Yeah.
whole album experience.
totally the smell.
But now we have 5 new tracks. So
Almost an EP, yeah.
yes. So now a lot of new things come.
Oh, that's good that you're back, and also a lot of people from Mexico are expecting you. Like, Melicia finally back. Yeah, because maybe you see 1, 2, 3 years in this scene is too much time.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
too
a
much
long,
time. It's like that.
it's a long break.
That's it.
Definitely.
Yes, that's for sure.
This is why I think this show was like very special for us, because the Mexican audience are important to us, and we wanted it to be good.
Yeah, you
Really, got excited.
Oh yeah, no, I was like a fan first. I listened to you like in the front, and then you go upstage, and then I go down again. Yeah. But your music, I'm impressed of the. It's very powerful.
Oh, thank
He looks. They sound like you see that the crowd. It was like
I don't remember. I was in the cloud somewhere, I think.
oh yeah, but
you remember, huh?
yeah, but it was no when you started the fight to the rain, it was like fuck backstage. I didn't still go and dance.
You know, I told him like, let's
Yes,
do it.
I mean-
Let's do some new one, and he said no. But the Mexican, they like it. They keep
Yes,
sending me
yes.
messages.
A lot of people send me message about this
Let's
track.
give
You know?
something new, and he said no. And when we started, and I saw the audience, I said, he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, that track is amazing, and your voice, I was how like just sound you like you can sing Adele like wow. Yeah, because Adele is
Oh, she's,
She knows.
she's amazing. She is amazing.
She know how to sing. Believe me.
I know. I
Also in Spanish, you have some one track she all the time sing. I cannot. It's
I say I
music
don't
for me, it's
understand the
amazing.
word completely, the words, but I love this song. It's like really old flamenco song.
Oh yeah, but I'm still amazed of your music production and the singing. And that from Adele. For me, I'm a big fan of Adele. I really want to go to see her at Vegas right now. Like she has a residency. Yeah, when I love the singing and music. I love music. I'm a musician. I love.
Hey, you're a guitar player.
Yeah, I'm a guitar player, but also I love music. Like I love to see singers, and I like to see jazz and rock and progressive and psytrance and because something is sing with a vocoder, but you can sing like with nothing, just my microphone and my heart and my soul, and that's amazing. And so I'm very happy that you are like keep making music and you have new music, and I hope that you come more often to Mexico.
Yeah, that's for sure. For sure.
Now you can
For
travel.
sure.
Now I want you to give me first on the production and then on the singing, because I know there are a lot of singers that follow you. Tips and recommendations as a producer or a guy that wants to start into this music business. You that have a lot of experience and since back in the old days, what can you share to us?
First of all, I think it's very important to make the kick in the bass, to make him to sound together, with the compressor and everything, the EQ and everything. So if you have the bass and the kick, so you have like half of the track, So this is first of all, what I can tell you, it's I think so, it's what you hear. I don't know. I have some friend, tell me how you think about this sound. It's going, yeah, the inspiration, So I don't know how to tell you about all the sound, because all you hear something, I am hear something, when I choose sound, after for sure you make the kick and the bass,
I think that for him, sorry for that, but like because we are influenced by a lot of styles, like our parents are from Morocco, so you can hear like the Moroccan drums in the new track that he played today. For example, there was like a rhythm, a different rhythm, or like Africans, like opening your mind to like a bunch of styles of music, and then taking them and making them like 145 BPM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I asked this question also because what I hear you start with a kick and the bass. Some other producers start like maybe with a melody, with a pad, with I don't know, with some saps, or they start like writing something, or they start like singing the melody.
Yes, but if I don't know, if you don't have, you know, if the kick and the bass, it's not ear to you very punchy, you know, and good together, you know. So after that, it's very difficult, you know, with all the, because I think so the melody, you know, if you make like this or like this, it's not very important, you know, like the kick and the bass, because this is the basic, you know. If you have this, so after that you can choose if this melody it's okay, you know, or this melody or this vocal, you know. But this is very important, you know, the kick, the bass, the snare, you know, the hi-hat, you know.
You know, like all the on the tree, the bottom level, like all the structure, so you can start building the track.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's a good idea how to start a track. And what about you, about singing and composing and writing lyrics?
Wow, for me it was really difficult because I came from live shows, like singing live all the time with instruments, with players, and then all of a sudden to sit in the studio for hours and trying to find something, I went crazy. Like in the beginning, I used to sit with him for maybe 2 hours listening. No, and then I said, "Listen, honey, give me like a 4 bars. Go eat something." And then I used to sit in the studio, and started recording myself, like doing like a lot of vocals, gibberish, singing, whatever, only on this 4 bars. And then he came back from lunch, and I said, "Okay, there you go." And then I go home, and he's doing the magic. Because I can't sit in the studio like for too long. I can't. I have to like tell me what to do. I cannot listen to that for hours. He can. I can't.
It's part of the producer. It's a very stressful. You listen, like if the track that lasts for 4 minutes, you listen it for days completely, because you're like, it doesn't sound good, and then you change something. They're like, let's change something. Yeah.
Exactly, and I don't have the patience for that, but I do have the patience to, if I like record a line, then I can all of a sudden open like 10 channels and do like vocals on vocals on vocals, and then that I like this better than like sitting and listening.
But you know, one time I can tell you that I dream about melody.
Really?
Yes. And I start like you say with the melody, but also when I make the kick and the bass, so I need to see that the note, you know, it's good for me, you know, because if not, so I change the melody to this note, you know.
That sounds
So it's happened to me to make a track, you know, and start with the melody. Yes.
Yeah, and I guess because typically for singers, they start like making the vocal, and they start the musicalization. They start with the chords, and then they make the production.
Yeah.
But here it's like you start first with the kid, and then you need to have to the.
exactly.
Yes.
It works like on the opposite bread.
So you are like a freestyle. Like you already have the kick in the bass and all the stuff.
Yes.
Totally freestyle, and then I got the melody, and then I'm working on the lyrics. If I have like lyrics, then like it's we're going backwards.
Wow, it's a very interesting process.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I come to him and I listen to something like completely different from what I recorded. Like it's taking this sound and then this part, and switching them, and then okay, that works.
Yes, because it's gibberish, so it's more easy, you know.
Yeah.
So you can take this word to put here and this word to put here, you know.
Well, we're working on a על אלבום עם אפקט, כאילו עם שירה, עם samples.
Okay.
Yes. We're gonna work on a CD with samples of my voice.
Yes.
Really? You make it like a sample pack?
Yes.
Official Melicia sample pack?
Yes.
Oh, that'd be
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully that will.
We start already to record.
Let's see.
Oh. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because every time I download, at least on 2024 and 2025, it's like Indian, African.
Yeah.
Yeah, the typical, but the gay boys. Yeah, I remember making a track on that because everybody was launching that kind of music. I said, okay, let me launch what with guitar, with shamanic voices. But it would be great because you have a great voice. You can see, you can sell like construction kits, like make for sure. You have a great voice.
We'll try. We just need to. I hope we'll work on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people will. Yeah, you can do the sample pack, maybe some kick basses, hi-hats, whatever.
Yeah.
And you can like voices or loops or hooks and
Yes.
yeah.
Send us some ideas.
I love the music with vocals. For me, it's because I come from heavy metal, and I think that the vocals is very important, because trying to translate a melody that people can sing is very difficult. Like making your instrument to talk. Very few artists can do that.
No.
Yeah, like to make anthems just from melody, and I think for a vocal without removing credit, but I think it's easier like to make that.
Yeah,
Because-
that's true. But you see, like Avicii, for example, was the master of melodies.
Yes. For sure.
Yeah,
The master of melodies, but it's in a different style. So in trance, it's like more. It's difficult because you don't want it to sound too sweet or like an anthem, like you said, but you do want it to be catchy and work.
Yes, and some words that people, you know, go after the party and remember this, you know.
And remember the words.
The
It's
melody.
not English. You wanna be like worldwide. That people in Mexico and Brazil and Japan will listen and they love it. It's difficult.
yeah. I haven't written some like courses like Udemy and Group 4 courses like music production and more complex like melody building and everything. And the formulas are very complex. Yeah, like people, they get scientific. Like people cannot remember more than 3 different chords. They need to be on the same scale.
Yeah.
But it's
a whole
it's a very complex formula.
yeah.
Yes.
So it's not easy. But
Good.
yeah, but at least I'm
Challenging.
and it's the good stuff of this profession, of this job. Like you're always creating something new, and you always have like feedback, and you can show it and perform it. And I think that's the reason we're here
Yeah.
this time.
And when something good is coming out, you really get excited.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to
You
your new
feel
music.
like you
When more or less are you planning your next track release?
When it was?
2
I think so, 2 weeks.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yes. Yes, the true I have like 3 or 4 tracks already.
no first
Finished, but I think so 2 weeks, something like that. I released the
first one.
first one.
Yeah, well, the podcast is going to be launched after 2 weeks, so maybe you can right now say it and send the people to that track. Well, if it
Oh, we don't have a name yet though.
Really? Oh, why not?
We have a name
For what?
for the new one.
Yes.
the one that
With Mickey?
Yeah.
Yes. Kawadu?
Oh, no, we decided it was Kawadu. Maybe Kawadu.
I can hear you something.
yeah, well, it's the track that you put it on the limousine, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
They will.
Well, I will put the image of the track. Yeah, because the podcast maybe is going to be launched in a month, so we can launch all the people over there
Perfect.
to listen to it. That's right.
Just the link. Okay, I'm gonna get it.
No, yeah, for sure, I'm going to send you everything. I always prior to the podcast, I send like a private link so you can see it before.
Oh,
Yeah, and then I launch a podcast, and then I make the clips like for all the week. And yeah, but I'm getting better with the subtitles, so it looks like very good and everything. I was planning to do, but like maybe with AI, like you speak in Spanish.
oh, perfect. I can try.
Oh yeah, but maybe for the
Yeah, but it's nice where the clip is nice.
yeah,
Yeah, do it.
yeah, I will do it for sure. I will tag you. Yeah, well, it was. I'm happy, bro. That's to have you here for me. Like an honor, and just I've been listening to you for a lot of years, and seeing yesterday, like, did you bring me like my childhood memories, like seeing you on the stage, and I hope this is not the last time. I hope the next time I see you is in Israel, in a good restaurant with our falafel.
Yes, exactly. You are a dinner in my house.
Yeah, look.
I'll cook.
Really?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, shawarma with hummus.
Oh, shawarma. My husband will make you like a really nice shawarma.
Yeah. His husband love meat.
Love meat and love to cook as well.
Well, that's pretty good. Yeah, I want to make your daughter like singing. Maybe she's the next big artist from Israel.
Maybe. I don't know. You say yeah, maybe. Never see them.
How do you handle that? Like, if they want to, because you know, at our age or at our time, it was very difficult. Like to
Yeah.
go with our parents, like, I want to make music. I want to be a DJ.
Like,
But now I do this.
not a profession. What are you thinking about?
Well, for you as a mother and as an artist and a performer, if you're
I thought about it. I told her the minute you want to sing, then I'll be on stage with you, honey.
oh, that's good.
Let's do it together.
Oh, that's good that you support it, and
Definitely.
and then they have like very good examples, like that they can do it. It's possible. You can teach how to make the music, how to sing,
Yeah.
how to do a label, how to
Yeah.
That's great. Well, I want to thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you very much.
You're the best.
You're the best. And so as I tell you, I'm very happy for having you here. I hope I'll see you soon in Israel. What is the social media where people can follow you? And
Yes, we have Instagram, you know, it's Melicia Official. Yes, we have the Facebook, also Melicia Official, the YouTube, Melicia Official. And TikTok also.
Really?
Yes.
oh,
Yes. And the true that, you know, when we stopped, like for 2 years, you know, to make all this promotion, you know, for Instagram. So only before 5 months, you know. So we make we start to push, you know, all the
Yeah.
you know, the Instagram, Facebook, everything.
For me, my I had like all my Facebook and Instagram, Odelia, and they blocked everything. I had like Iranian hackers that took my account, and now I'm starting from zero.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, like Meta just.
yes. Yeah, I understand. I only have the beatcontrollers social media because I'm on beatcontrollers, and
Yes.
what I want to show the world is this. Like I make podcasts and I play the guitar and everything. But back maybe in 2008, I make an history of like for Flash, like just for me.
Yeah.
And it got hacked by
That's insane.
some Indian guys or something like that. Yeah, because they changed the name to a very yeah, like Apu na kasama petit or something. I was like,
This is a good word to make the track. Apu sama. What is
Usanama.
Apu sama?
Apu from The Simpsons. Apu na kasama petit.
Good.
That's a good one.
I don't remember that. Yeah, I think it got keg and then I got my account back. Yeah, but at least my
No, I did not get my account back. So follow me, Odelia. Yeah.
I will tag you in the podcast so we can get support to your account, Melicia, and also your hotel. You don't have any other social media, right? Personal,
Perhaps no.
No, I think I changed. It was in the Facebook. I think so. Avraham, my boyfriend, the name, and Melicia. But I think so. I changed
same.
everything to Melicia official.
Yeah, it's
Better.
yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, but when people, why do you have a personal? This is me. This is me playing, talking. So yeah, because I don't like, hey, I'm here at the tacos. Yeah, like I'm performing and making a guitar. Okay, well, I thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We hope to see you soon.
Yes.
You will.
In
Yes,
Israel
yes.
and Mexico.
You will. I will send you.
Goa.
I will send you a message. I'm at Ben Gurion.
Ah, cool.
Now you book the flight with me. For
Yeah, well, you will know exactly when I'm going to arrive. Well,
Stay tuned. To read all the new music. I think people love it.
I will, and I will share. And if some of your tracks, if you let me, I can put like guitar and
Oh, nice.
yeah, because I used to do that.
Yes.
Yeah, I have.
So maybe you send me some line, and I try to do something.
Yeah. You can ask Mickey. Like the first one that I made that was very popular is Omiki with Fanatic Maya. I will show you if you have time what I did, and then also for Blastoise like some tracks and Vinivici.
Cool.
Yeah, also Infected. I do a remix for I Wish. And they
good.
took it and they put it in their official TikTok. They put like the patch this Mexican guitar player doing this track.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will show you. I know you're tired
So
of
you send me.
Yeah, for sure. Let me close the episode in Spanish. A todos los que ven este podcast, sigan a Melicia en todas sus redes sociales. Denle like y compartan para que esto siga creciendo. Y nos vemos en el próximo capítulo. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. See you soon,
See
Mexico.
you soon. We love you.
Yeah.
We go to sleep. Very tired.